So we decided to bring the concept of correre naturale at an international level with WeDo Run, WeDoRun.com. And the first thing we will do, the 21st and 22nd of June, you will be with me in Geneva doing 3 seminars for beginners, intermediate runners, and more advanced or professional runners.
First thing we're going to do, and this is what usually make people like, wow, like saying, wow, never thought this could happen, is that we're going to film your run, and you saw it after 2 months, you know, then you can let our guests see the pictures, because they're really, I mean, it's not only that you feel your running is better, but you can demonstrate it by how you actually run.
Oh, yeah.
So the first thing usually is to film people to make them aware of what they're doing. So once you get filmed and you have somebody telling you what you are doing that you shouldn't be doing, then it's already the first wow point, when you become aware of something you didn't know. So this is, you know, even in coaching, this is the first step. You first need to know you don't know before you get into the process of change.
Yeah.
So this is amazing for people. And so the first thing will be to film people and to analyze their run, because I bet many of, I don't know the percentage, but in my experience, even professional athletes have never been filmed in their running, which is something that it's a paradox itself. So the first thing, we film you, we analyze your run, we tell you what you are doing wrong, what you're doing right, and how you can improve. Because then, if I want to change your run, I can do it in half an hour. It takes me half an hour to make you run from how you run to a perfect running form. But then it's needed to do a transition in order to make your muscles, your flexibility work, and you need to be able to keep that posture, the rhythm, that relax, that landing. So I can change the software in half an hour, but then the hardware takes a bit of time according to where you are.
You need to rewire your brain on running, right?
Great, that is what I meant. You need to rewire your brain, because we are born to run. If you take a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, it will run perfectly, it will squat perfectly, it will move perfectly, but then we lose it. So that is what we need to do first. We need to make you aware of what you're doing, and then we rewire your movement pattern. So then, once you feel how you should move, because it feels right, when you do it right, you will feel right. And Luigi
I can confirm.
And then we will walk you through all the what running is, because most people, they think running is just putting a step after another, but it's not. Running is a technical sport. It's one of the most technical sports you can practice. So we want you to understand why we are truly born to run. Then we will explain the running biomechanics, proper skill of running, just to show you that running has, in nature, we have different biomechanic form. We walk, we run, and we sprint, for example. I mean, every animal in nature.
What is jogging?
Oh, jogging. That is a nice question. We will go through this as well. I mean,
yeah, indeed.
You know, as human, just to give a preview, as human, we have 3 gears. I call them gears. We walk, we run, and we sprint. It's like a horse. A horse walk, trot, and gallop, right? Doesn't do anything in the middle. It doesn't, whoa, clop. No, it does not. So we have this definite running forms. Definite forms in each biomechanic form. So what we do is that we walk, and when walking, we have proper a proper form, a proper posture, we land in a certain way. When we run, it changes, and when we sprint, it changes again. This according to the forces involved. Jogging is something that has never ever existed in nature, and it's something that just in the last probably 60 years appeared. So there is a story behind that I will tell you in the seminar.
We will share in the seminar. We're sharing this